Greetings. In today's video we will discuss about your money or your life, transforming your relationship with money and achieving financial independence by Joseph R. Dominguez and Vicki. Stay with me till the end of video for bonus fun facts. Your money or your life, transforming your relationship with money and achieving financial independence by Joseph R. Dominguez and Vicki. Here's a summary of the key ideas. The book is a guide to achieving financial independence by changing your relationship with money. It encourages readers to question their spending habits and consider the true cost of their purchases in terms of time spent working to earn the money. The authors advocate for a minimalist lifestyle, with a focus on living below your means and avoiding unnecessary expenses. They suggest tracking your spending in detail and creating a budget to prioritize expenses that bring true fulfillment and joy. The book also includes guidance on managing debt and building savings, as well as investing for long-term financial security. The authors emphasize the importance of aligning your values and goals with your financial decisions, and finding ways to earn money that are meaningful and fulfilling. Finally, they encourage readers to see financial independence as a path to greater freedom and autonomy, rather than just accumulating wealth for its own sake. Overall, Your Money or Your Life provides a comprehensive framework for transforming your relationship with money and achieving greater financial independence and fulfillment in your life. Next, as usual, let's have a brief summary of each chapter in Your Money or Your Life. Chapter 1: Money in Your Life. This chapter sets the stage by introducing the concept of money life, which encompasses both the practical and emotional aspects of money. The authors argue that most people are trapped in a cycle of consumption and debt that leaves them feeling unfulfilled and trapped. They suggest that by changing our relationship with money, we can achieve greater freedom and fulfillment. Chapter 2: The Starting Point, Awareness. In this chapter, the authors encourage readers to examine their spending habits and consider the true cost of their purchases in terms of the time they spent working to earn the money. They introduce the concept of the real hourly wage, which is calculated by dividing your net income by the number of hours you spend on work-related activities. By tracking our spending and calculating our real hourly wage, we can gain a deeper awareness of how we're using our money and whether it aligns with our values and goals. Chapter 3: Money Ain't What It Used to Be. This chapter explores the history of money and how our relationship with it has changed over time. The authors argue that modern society places too much emphasis on consumption and material possessions, and that this has contributed to a range of social and environmental problems. They suggest that by redefining our relationship with money, we can become part of the solution rather than the problem. Chapter 4: The Crossover Point. The crossover point is the point at which your investment income exceeds your expenses, allowing you to live off your investments and achieve financial independence. This chapter provides guidance on calculating your crossover point and developing a plan to achieve it. The authors emphasize the importance of reducing expenses and increasing income in order to reach the crossover point more quickly. Chapter 5: The Monthly Tabulation, The Art of Tracking. In this chapter, the authors introduce the concept of the monthly tabulation, which is a detailed tracking of all income and expenses for each month. By tracking our spending in this way, we can identify areas where we're overspending and make adjustments to our budget. The monthly tabulation also allows us to calculate our real hourly wage and track our progress towards financial independence. Chapter 6: Making Life Energy Visible. This chapter explores the idea that money is a form of life energy that we exchange for goods and services. By tracking our spending and calculating our real hourly wage, we can see how much of our life energy is going towards different expenses. This can help us make more conscious choices about how we use our money and whether it aligns with our values and goals. Chapter 7: The 3 Questions. The authors suggest that there are 3 key questions we should ask ourselves before making any purchase. Did I receive fulfillment, satisfaction, and value in proportion to life energy spent? Is this expenditure of life energy in alignment with my values and life purpose? And how might this expenditure change if I didn't have to work for a living? By considering these questions, we can make more mindful and intentional choices about how we use our money. Chapter 8: Your Money or Your Life. This chapter explores the idea that our relationship with money is ultimately a reflection of our relationship with ourselves. The authors suggest that by changing our relationship with money, we can transform our lives and become more fulfilled and free. They also emphasize the importance of finding work that is meaningful and fulfilling, rather than just focusing on earning money for its own sake. Chapter 9: The American Dream, A Cultural Fable. In this chapter, the authors challenge the idea of the American dream. They argue that the traditional vision of the American dream, which involves working hard, accumulating wealth, and retiring comfortably, is no longer feasible or desirable for many people. Instead, they suggest that we should focus on living a simpler and more sustainable lifestyle that allows us to align our work and spending with our values and goals. Chapter 10: The Gift of Life. The final chapter of the book emphasizes the idea that life is a precious gift that we should use wisely and intentionally. The authors encourage readers to see financial independence not as an end goal in itself, but as a means to live a more fulfilling and purposeful life. They suggest that by aligning our financial choices with our values and goals, we can make the most of the time and resources we have. Overall, Your Money or Your Life is a comprehensive guide to transforming your relationship with money and achieving greater financial independence and fulfillment. Through practical tools and exercises, the authors encourage readers to track their spending, calculate their real hourly wage, and align their financial choices with their values and goals. The book also challenges traditional assumptions about work, consumption, and the American dream, and provides a roadmap for living a simpler, more intentional, and more fulfilling life. Here are some key takeaways from Your Money or Your Life. Money is more than just a practical tool, it also has emotional and spiritual dimensions that impact our overall well-being. By tracking our spending and calculating our real hourly wage, we can gain a deeper awareness of how we're using our money and whether it aligns with our values and goals. Financial independence is achievable by reducing expenses, increasing income, and investing wisely. The monthly tabulation is a powerful tool for tracking income and expenses and making adjustments to our budget. Money represents a form of life energy that we exchange for goods and services. By becoming more mindful of how we use our money, we can make more conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. Before making any purchase, ask yourself 3 key questions. Did I receive fulfillment, satisfaction, and value in proportion to life energy spent? Is this expenditure of life energy in alignment with my values and life purpose? How might this expenditure change if I didn't have to work for a living? Financial independence is not an end goal in itself, but a means to live a more fulfilling and purposeful life. The American dream is no longer feasible or desirable for many people. Instead, we should focus on living a simpler and more sustainable lifestyle that aligns with our values and goals. Ultimately, our relationship with money is a reflection of our relationship with ourselves. By changing our relationship with money, we can transform our lives and become more fulfilled and free. Bonus, here are some fun facts about the book and its authors. Your Money or Your Life was originally published in 1992 and has since become a classic in the personal finance genre, inspiring countless readers to rethink their relationship with money. The book has been updated and revised several times over the years, with the most recent edition published in 2018. The authors, Joe Dominguez and Vicki Robin, were both early pioneers of the financial independence movement and practiced what they preached. They both achieved financial independence in their 30s and went on to devote their lives to teaching others how to do the same. Joe Dominguez was a former Wall Street analyst who quit his high-paying job in 1969 to live a simpler, more purposeful life. He became an early advocate of frugality and voluntary simplicity, and spent the rest of his life teaching others how to achieve financial independence and live more meaningful lives. Vicki Robin is a prolific writer, activist, and speaker who has authored several other books on sustainability and social change. She is also a co-founder of the New Roadmap Foundation, which aims to help people live more sustainable and fulfilling lives. The book has been praised by a diverse range of readers, including financial advisors, environmentalists, and social justice advocates, for its holistic approach to personal finance and its emphasis on aligning money with values and purpose. The book's title, Your Money or Your Life, is a play on the famous line from the classic Western movie, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, in which a bandit famously says, "Badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges." Thank you for watching this video. Hope you find it useful to develop better you better me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check my other videos.